Hey guys, I just wanted to get a little into the background of my training before I go on into the clips of my current training, because the videos I've taken were after I'd already been doing the program for a week and a half. So I plan to do these weekly to show my progress through the program that I'm doing, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But I didn't want you guys to be confused, because it started out in week 2, day 4, when I haven't even posted anything on the first week or second week. Okay, so little background. I've been doing the Candido program, the intermediate program, for 2 years, and I decided to switch over to the Bulgarian method for powerlifting. That is presented by Omar Isov and Greg Knuckles. If you want to check that out, I can post the site to download it in the description box below. But anyways, the basic idea is you max out every day on squat and bench, and that sounds obviously pretty exciting, but the difference is that you have to be able to maintain that and do that every day and not burn out. The way they say to do that is by making sure you don't take caffeine every day before workouts, and you don't get super hyped up for each individual lift, because that's mentally fatiguing. And so you want to not have to do that for 6 days, 7 days in a row. And the Bulgarian method, you can lift as little as 4 days or as many as 7 days. I'm doing 6 days, and that's based on I have to go to lab once a week and I can't lift 1 day a week. So I'm doing 6 days a week. It's not always a true max, it's a daily max. So you go up to a number that you basically can hit every day, a daily minimum. Mine started out for this program as 415 for squat and 275 for bench. Now, at the beginning of these videos, they're at 475 for squat and 295 for bench. So those are numbers you hit definitely every day, and then decide if you want to go on from that. You don't go to your true max every day, because that's impossible to keep up. You'll be failing most of the days. And the idea is not to fail. It's to hit a clean rep at a heavy weight every day. So that's why, as you'll see in some of these clips in a little bit, that I have a few reps. Like I have a rep at like a 495, but also a rep heavier, but not to my true maxes, which at the point of this video, my max for squat is 529, and my max for bench in the style that I'm doing for USAPL powerlifting is 336. So I've benched more in a different style when I can go full arch and have my feet fully back behind me. I've done 345 for 2, but for this style of bench, I've only ever hit 336. So that's my PR for this one. So now I'm gonna get into the training videos and do a little voiceover as I'm talking about those. But if anybody has questions about the Bulgarian method or how to implement it, I'm hoping these videos will help, and you can also comment below and I'll answer more questions and see what else I can do. Welcome to the training part of the video, the actual good part of the video. Here you'll see I'm starting off with a video of my 495, but it's on week 2, day 4. And like I said, don't get too worked up. This is when I started to actually videotape my sets. So I figured a back angle would be interesting to start out with, and you can see that I actually have a little bit of hip shift, and my left hip sinks lower because it's tighter. And I've been working on that for a little while actually, and hopefully with this squatting every day, or about every day, I'll be able to help even that out. And I believe it's from doing a mixed grip on sumo. So I've also switched to hook grip on sumo because I just hate myself and I don't want to feel my thumbs anymore. Here I am alone at club. I've been working on my bench setup to prevent my butt from coming up, because without my full arch, my butt seems to come up with my leg drive. So I've been trying to spread my legs out more to keep my butt down. And after this rep, I'm going to let you watch a PR attempt at 345 raw, and we'll see how it goes. The reason I chose 345 was because how good this rep felt, and as you see, it was right in the groove and flew up real fast, so I went straight to 345. So that was one day where you can see that I was feeling a little bit greedy and didn't quite get it, but I hit 340 a few days ago, so that's still an acceptable fail for me. I definitely touched a little bit too low on my stomach and didn't have quite the groove that I wanted, but now you can see the 495 on that day went pretty well, and now I'm going for 525, which is the highest that I've hit since I started this program. And like I said, my max with caffeine in a meet is 529. So now you can see how this goes for me real quick. And honestly, throughout that, I almost thought about giving up like 2 or 3 times. But when I look at the video, it doesn't look too bad. So I'm glad that it went it looked a lot better than it felt. And now onto this video, you can see that there are actually other people that come to the club and do lifting things some days, but during the summer it's not that busy, so it's not unexpected to be by myself. But looking to get more people in for this coming semester and this coming year, now that I'll be able to go there just about every day. This will be the last video that I won't just show my top set, and the top 2 sets was really just to save to put more in here, since it's only going to be half the days, and so I had more time to talk. But you can see that the 315 went pretty well, and but it was a little bit misgrooved, and so since I missed that 345 the day before, I was a little hesitant to go too high, so I went 330 and didn't get a spotter. And here you'll see in a second that my butt's going to come up because I got scared that I couldn't get it without my butt coming up. So I didn't count this as an actual lift of the day, but maybe I should start getting a spotter more consistently. Now here I am back at the rec. The options to put my camera for places was not the best, but you could still see my depth and the weight on the bar in the hole. So my depth was pretty close. I'm not sure if I would have fully counted it or not, so I didn't go any higher that day. And for bench, there was absolutely no place for me to set up my camera, so I had to get somebody to actually videotape me, which was not a huge deal, but it was definitely outside of the normal routine. And plus, I didn't have a spotter for this 335. He was my spotter and my cameraman. I felt like I had a decent setup and takeoff, but I don't know if I misgrooved it or what, but my left shoulder was having a little trouble getting it. Thanks for making it to the end of the video. Hopefully my next videos for training will be shorter and just have my top sets. That way, since it'll be for the full week, so I'll have a full 6 for each of them, and hopefully I'll start hitting some new PRs or something, living the life.